And welcome back to the Surrey Hill Smokers. Gav, what are we going to be doing today, mate?
Today we're going to be doing a review of the Apple Wood Charcoal from BigK.
Cool. So grab yourself a drink, sit down, get comfortable, and enjoy the video. So today I'm going to be doing a review on this Apple Wood Charcoal. Gavin did the last one on APCH12 because that's kind of his thing and he's got a bit of a soft spot for it. Apple Wood is mine. I use this as my go-to. Quick steak grills, even slightly longer cooks like the ribs of beef and things like that. It is phenomenal. Your burgers, your sausages, rather than cook it in the house, fire up some Apple Wood, bang it on the grill, have that barbecue taste. I know we have the shack, but there is no reason not to barbecue with this. Load this up. I mean, you get some monster chunks in the bags. As you can see, there's a quarter of a log there of a piece of apple wood. There's some, you know, sizable logs there as well. You can actually see a little bit of the bark still on that one. But then you get your sort of regular stick sizes and your smaller chunks. So you get a good varied chunk in there of charcoal. It's really light, which is the strange thing. You'd think that was heavy. It feels really light, so it doesn't burn as long as the APCH12, which it's never ever been touted at. No. It still burns really well and for a good period of time, but it doesn't burn as long because it hasn't got that density to it like the APCH15. But that being said, I've used it in the Tepro here, I've used it in the Oklahoma Joe, I've used it in the pizza oven. It's phenomenal. It really is. It burns very hot and hard, very quickly as well. So you probably get an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe out of a chimney of it. The other thing is, to light it is zero faff. Literally, if you grab yourself a handful of this, right, a couple of woodies, well, I actually use three, and it pisses Gavin off because he goes, "You're using too many of them." I was like, they're my woodies, I'm going to use them the way I want to. 3 of these woodies in under the chimney, light her up, literally 10 minutes or less, and you are good to go. Oh, yeah. It really does burn up quick, doesn't it? And it's ready to go, and it's super hot. It's very clean as well. I wouldn't say like the APCH15, which is behind me here. I pointed the right bag rather than the Apple Wood bag. I wouldn't say it imparts much flavour onto the food apart from that charcoaly grill flavour. Yeah. It doesn't have any smoke or element to it, but it is a really, really good piece of charcoal.
Good thing about this one again though, I mean, because it's a natural charcoal, there's no added sort of starters or anything like that in there. If you do want to do a longer cook, just put some more on there. It's not going to do anything at all to the actual flavour of the actual meat or anything else you're cooking. It will just continue to burn and then extend the length of your cooking time.
Even when you do like this in the chimney starter, there's very, very little smoke off there. So if you've maybe got neighbours that don't like you barbecuing or they're a bit complainy, we're very lucky with our neighbours because we feed them. Bribery is always a winner on that one, people. Take that from the Surrey Hill Smokers as a tip. But as I say, if you want to light a barbecue that's not going to cause much aggro, or you're in an area where you're not allowed to create too much smoke, absolutely ideal for that. Yep. I did a rib of beef on the Tepro here this weekend. So it was a 1.5 kilo rib of beef on the bone. I seared it over the coals. I then moved it indirect, and it took about 40 minutes to get it up to medium rare. And it was cooked perfectly, and the coals were still going strong at the end of that cook. So, you know, I didn't even use a particularly full chimney of coal on that either. So, really is a great product. It, as Gavin says, if you're running low in the middle of a cook, just chuck some more on. It ain't going to generate a load of smoke, and it's not going to cause you any problems.
In honesty, I've also used this one on my Weber Smoky Mountain as well for a longer cook. I mean, in honesty, you'll still get a 12-hour cook out of it with a big full whole rack at the bottom done, but you probably will find at the end of it you may have like a quarter left over. Whereas, it does burn quicker.
Yeah, because it's not so dense, it does burn quite quick and hot. I'd used it to sort of zoom the heat up on the OK Joe sometimes. If you get that dip and you're like, geez, I need to get it going again, throw some of this on. Within 5 minutes, the temperature's bang. You've got problems of keeping it too high. Then it's like it works against you almost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But as a normal grilling on a barbecue, a normal Weber kettle, Tepro grill, whatever, charcoal grill, really, really good charcoal. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, because then you'll know when we do some more content. From Gavin and I, thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon.